Paris, we're joined by Hatem Bazian, a professor of Middle Eastern cultures and languages at the University of California, Berkeley. Always a pleasure to have you on, Professor. Obviously, Israel is saying it faces an existential threat from Iran, but could not the same be said for Tehran? Is this the most dangerous moment since the Islamic Revolution in the late 70s for Iran?
It definitely points to an existential threat for Iran. We need to be reminded that Iran did face the Iraq invasion post the revolution, and all along from the 1979 until now, there has been an international attempt that includes Israel, the United States, and others that attempts to collapse the Iranian government and to try to reverse the revolution that occurred. It's actually very interesting to see that Netanyahu had welcomed Reza Shah, whom the Israeli government, the US, also European governments, are hoping for him to be the replacement if the Iranian government in its current shape collapses, which I think it's far from being a possibility. But there is this attempt to try to bring back the Reza Shah and the Shah lineage back into the Iranian government. So it's a very important signal that Netanyahu is not only saying that to try to limit or stop the Iranian nuclear program, but in essence saying that he is seeking regime change, something that himself, the neoconservatives in the United States, and also segments in the European political elite are hoping or have been thinking about for quite some time. So it's not only about Israel trying to attack Iranian nuclear facilities. It's actually very clear it's a regime change coming on the heels of what Israel and the United States see as a success. Syrian's political system have been collapsed. Iraq has been decimated. Libya has been completely dismembered and divided. The ongoing attacks on Yemen. So what we're seeing is an attempt to reshape the region in the best form to benefit Israel, United States, and its current landscape in the region. So that's how I situate what is occurring right now.
What a gamble this is, Professor. Because if the Iranians don't turn up in Oman on Sunday to continue their indirect talks with the Americans about their nuclear program, if they turn up, they could be seen to be bullied into turning up. If they don't turn up, would it be an indication that actually the push within Iran to get a nuclear weapon will be greater than ever? Because Iran might think if we had a nuke, we wouldn't have been attacked like this.
My sense is that Iran will, if they strategically are considering that they will accelerate their nuclear program. This is coming from Israel, which is the only nuclear power in the region. It is not a signatory to the non-proliferation treaty, yet Iran is being seen as the irresponsible state, rather than Israel, who has all along from the 1960s developed a nuclear program. Now, on the idea that Iran might not show up to Oman, I don't think that should be read in any other in a way that it is to be seen. I think Iran might show up to Oman and to continue engaging in this negotiations with the United States while maintaining its level of preparedness and strategic response to Israel. So I don't read that they're showing up to Oman is anyway a sign of weakness, but rather maybe having a parallel track, the diplomatic track with the United States and with the European powers, while maintaining its military response to Israel and continue. Just earlier today, the Iranians said that they will actually respond almost 20 times as many missiles in the next round of attack, and we should expect that this night that is coming up, we will see an escalation from Iran. And I don't think Israel have thought that such a response or such a penetration of Israeli air defenses, including Jordan and possibly U.S. assistance over the Jordanian airspace to attack and hit missiles that they're coming would be actually something that Israel will face. So I do think that in the next 48 hours, we'll see what type of escalations that develop, while Iran appearing in Oman should not be read other than two separate tracks that will go in parallel.
Professor Hatem Bazian, thank you so much.
You're welcome.